Jai Hind students. This class is being
Jai
recorded.
Hind, sir.
Jai Hind, sir.
You all don't have any issue, any problem. You all allow me to record it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. See, this is your syllabus, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So till now we have completed this sole proprietorship. We have discussed all the aspect of this.
Yes, sir.
Are you listening me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then we did this Hindu undivided family business also.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In partnership, we have completed the concept, types of partnership we have to discuss, merits and limitations of partnership we have done, registration of a partnership we have to do, partnership deed also we have to do, types of partners we have done,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
then
Correct.
there is a different concept which has been introduced in 2008, that LLP. This is called limited liability partnership. So I would be talking about this later on after completing the other part of this. Okay, so if we go through the syllabus, so now we have to discuss types, correct?
Yes, sir.
And partnership deed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we will do accordingly. This is all we have discussed.
Yes, sir.
Types of partners we have done. Now we have to start with the types of partnership, right? See,
Yes.
partnership can be classified on the basis of two major factors. What are these two major factors or two bases? A, on the basis of duration, we can divide it. Another is on the basis of liability, right? So we would be seeing this on the basis of duration. Then further, there are two types. This we will talk. If we see on the basis of liability, we can divide it into again two parts. One is general partnership, another is limited partnership. Right? Will you remember this?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
please
sir.
keep on making the diagram. No? That would be very helpful. Or you can take the screenshot of this. Later on, you can make. But I would suggest that always keep the pen paper ready and do the notes right now when you are in the class. Okay, so general partnership means what? This is the, the partnership which we have discussed. Ordinary partnership, no? Normal partnership is this only, where partners are having unlimited liability. You must have seen when we were discussing the types of partners, all the partners were having unlimited liability, correct? So usually we see in India this is general partnership normally, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then the second
Yes,
type
sir.
of partnership is called limited partnership. Now let us understand that what is limited or this spatial partnership. That was general partnership. This is spatial partnership. So what is the meaning of this? Now there would be two types of partners. One would be general partner, another would be special partner. Right? You can see that how this a special person is smiling now, and general partner is worried. Why? Because he has unlimited liability, my dear. And this
Yes, sir.
special partner is having the limited liability. That's why it is called as limited partnership.
Yes, sir.
Getting it?
Yes, sir.
So when
Yes,
I
sir.
say limited partnership, it means the liability of at least one partner is unlimited, whereas the rest may have limited liability. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So such a partnership does not get terminated with the death, lunacy, or insolvency of a limited partner. Limited partner is limited. Remember it. So the limited partner do not enjoy the right of management, and their acts do not bind the firm or the, you can say, the other partners. But remember it, registration of such partnership is compulsory. If this type of partnership is not registered, this will not be considered as limited partnership. So general partnership, maybe, registration is optional. They may register themselves, they may not. But for limited partnership, registration is compulsory. Then one more thing which you should remember, that this form of partnership was not permitted in India earlier. No, that's why I said that almost all over the India you will find the general partnership only, right? So this permission means to form the limited partnership with limited liability has been granted after introduction of new small enterprise policy in 1991. You remember the year 1991, why it is famous for? Can you tell me 91 year why it is special for a
Sir,
student?
trade barrier was removed.
Correct. See, new economic policy was introduced in this year,
Yes.
right? So almost there were lot of change in the economy,
LPG
business.
LPG was introduced.
Correct, correct. So the idea behind such a move has been to enable the partnership firm to attract equity capital from the friends, from the relatives, so that the small scale enterprise or the small scale business who were earlier a little bit, reluctant to help those people. So due to this existence of unlimited liability clause in the partnership form of business, now we can attract more capital into it, because now these people would be limited, right?
Yes,
They have
sir.
not to participate in the actual business, so they are readily available to give the capital to it. So this was the basic idea behind it. Hope it making sense to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. So this is all, whatever I said, it is the conclusion of that. Registration of such partnership is compulsory, and the acts of the other partner, means the limited partners, do not bind the firm or the other partners. So you will remember it.
Yes, sir.
Now the second types of partnership was what? On the basis of duration. You remember it when I was discussing this, I said it, that the
Yes, sir.
second is on the
Duration.
basis of duration. So now let us talk about the on the basis of duration. Now there would be again two types of partnership. One is particular partnership, another is partnership at will. Right? So the name itself is explaining it.
Yes, sir.
Particular partnership means what? Can someone read it? What is written in the
A particular partnership formed for a particular purpose or for a particular period. Dissolved automatically after the expiry of the time or the completion of the project. Example, if partnership is formed for 2 years or for the construction of a house.
Very correct. It means what the partnership will be formed for the accomplishment of a particular project. Say, as example is written here, construction of a house, construction of a dam, construction of a road, right? Or any activity to be carried on for a specified time period. Like partnership is formed for 5 years, partnership is formed for 20 years, 10 years, whatever it is. Correct. So what will happen, it will dissolve automatically when the purpose of this kind of partnership is fulfilled, or when the time duration is completed. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that will be known as particular partnership.
Yes, sir.
Now partnership at will means what? Name itself is explaining it. Hope you will be able to explain it. Can someone?
Sir, for an indefinite period of time.
It is on the will of, at will of
Sir, on the
partners.
basis of money.
No, my dear. Why money? Don't bring it. Duration
Sir,
of partnership is not specified in this. Partnership at will means duration is not specified. It is for indefinite period. Correct?
Yes,
So this type of partnership will exist at the will of the partner. जब तक partner चाहे तब तक partnership चलेगा.
yes, sir.
ठीक? It can continue as long as the partners want. And it terminated when any partner gives a notice of withdrawal from partnership to the firm. एक भी अगर मान लो 50 पार्टनर तक हो सकते हैं ना, तो एक ने भी अगर अपना नोटिस दे दिया कि हम पार्टनरशिप में नहीं रहना चाहते हैं, तो partnership will be dissolved. Remember it, I have explained it again and again. There is a difference between partnership and partnership firm,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So you can see it here ना, this is never ending road is there ना, दिख नहीं रहा कहाँ जाके खत्म हो रहा है. तो ये partnership at will है. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
yes, sir.
So hope the types of partnership is clear now. Only
Yes,
you
sir.
are 4. What are those? Can someone repeat it? There are 2 bases on which we can do it. What are the
Classification on
bases?
the basis of duration and classification on the basis of liability.
Correct. And then on the basis of duration and on the basis of liability, further you will class. On the basis of liability, there are 2, general and
Limited.
Limit.
correct. And then on the basis of duration, again 2. What are those 2?
Partnership at will
Particular.
and partnership at and will.
Correct. Now, one thing which I want to clarify here, see this limited partnership and the in the syllabus which I showed you, LLP, limited liability partnership, are 2 different things. So don't get confused with this word. Is this clear? Will you remember it that there is a
Yes,
difference?
sir.
What is the difference? This I will let you know when I would be discussing the LLP in full. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Now there may be a question that can a minor become a partner?
No, sir. No, sir.
I have written here the gist of this. Why no? Yeah. So I would be very happy if someone of you read it.
A minor can be admitted to be benefit of a partnership formed with the mutual consent of all other partners.
Hmm.
His liability is limited to the extent of his capital. He will not be eligible to take an active part in the management of the firm. Thus, A minor can share only the profit and cannot not be asked to bear the losses.
Hmm.
He can inspect the accounts of the firm.
Hmm.
On attaining my majority, the minor has to decide whether he would like to become a partner in the firm. He
Hmm.
has to give a public notice of his decision within 6 months of attaining majority, else he will be treated as a full-fledged partner.
Very true. So basic thing which you have to remember it here, what A, if it is can a minor become a partner? Then what will you say?
Yes, sir. By yes,
Usually the answer is no. When you are major, then only you can become a partner because you have to go into a contract. But what happens sometime, like there are 5 partners and one partner died or one partner was bankrupt or some issue was there, some problem was there. Just that these 4 partners want to help the dependent of this partner. Suppose he's having a son who is studying, who is a student. So this minor who is a 12-year-old or 13-year-old can be taken into partner with the mutual consent of all other partners. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Now suppose there is a loss in the firm, then his liability is limited. Limited up to what? Up to the extent of his capital. भाई उसके फादर का जो कैपिटल रहा होगा वही अब इसका भी कैपिटल हो जाएगा,
Yes, sir.
है ना? But he will not take active part in management because he's a minor. He's not having that much understanding how to run a business. So till 18 years, when he become major, when he attain the majority, till that he will be considered as a minor partner.
Yes,
Getting
sir.
it? And now, if the minor partner is admitted, he is there, then only profit would be given to him. Suppose any year there is a loss, then this minor would not share the loss. Remember it.
Yes, sir.
बाकी जो 4 मेजर पार्टनर हैं वही लॉस शेयर करेंगे, बट प्रॉफिट होगा तो वो इसको मिलेगा.
Yes,
ना?
sir.
अच्छा, अब जब प्रॉफिट हो रहा है और मुझे मिल भी रहा है तो मेरे पास में ये राइट तो होना ही चाहिए कि हम देख सकें कि कितना प्रॉफिट हुआ. तो ये प्रॉफिट हमें कैसे दिखेगा? अकाउंट्स ऑफ द फर्म व्हेन आई विल इंस्पेक्ट, व्हेन आई विल चेक.
Yes, sir.
राइट नाउ अटेनिंग द मेजोरिटी, है ना? सपोज मान लो ये पढ़ लिख करके डॉक्टर बन गया, इंजीनियर बन गया, उसका मन नहीं है बिजनेस करने का, तो ही विल डिक्लेयर that now I will not be the partner of this firm, I am leaving it. Correct?
Yes, sir.
But suppose he does not do so, मान लो वो ऐसा नहीं करता, तो within 6 months, 6 months तक उसके पास में ये right है कि he can send a denial or a public notice that now he is not the partner of this firm. But if he is not saying anything till 6 months, then he will be treated as a full-fledged partner.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then remember, he will become liable to the debts also of the firm in an unlimited. तो उसका भी unlimited liability हो जाएगा, like other active partners.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
so which means he also become a major partner.
Yes, very true. Very true. Now, may I move further?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So will you be able to answer all such type of questions related to minor if it is asked in MCQ or in case study?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
Now let us understand that what is partnership deed. At the beginning, at the starting, I would say that, do you know what is constitution for a country?
Yes, certain rules and regulations which are to be followed for the smooth functioning of the country.
Very true. And the same thing is partnership deed for a partnership firm.
Yes, sir.
So hope my this statement only has given you a broad concept that what actually it is.
Yes, sir.
Sir, it is about agreement.
Very true. Very true. See, we know that partnership is a voluntary association. People come here by their own choice. Voluntarily, they join it.
Yes,
No, and they have come to achieve a common objective. You all agree with me?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then what happens in order to enter into a partnership? There should be a clear-cut agreement with respect to the terms, condition, and all aspects concerning the partners, which are very essential to clarify it. Otherwise, there would be a misunderstanding later on among the partners. Correct? So there is
Yes.
it's very necessary that they should have an agreement. Now, this agreement may be oral or written, as it is written here.
Sir,
Both,
written.
no, my dear, it can be oral or written. Both are possible. If it is oral, then also it is okay, perfectly fine. The agreement can be oral also. Remember it. It is not compulsory to have a partnership deed.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, such an agreement, which is oral or written, right? Even though it is not essential to have a written agreement, we have understood this. It is advisable to have a written agreement. Why I am saying so? I will explain it later. If you have a uh, written agreement, then in case, let me explain it. In case there is a conflicts among the partners, right? तो बाद में कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो, कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स ना हो, कोई इश्यूज ना हो, इसके लिए अच्छा है कि पहले से लिखा हुआ रिटन एग्रीमेंट हो, तो ज्यादा अच्छा है ना?
Yes, sir.
तो इस रिटन एग्रीमेंट को पार्टनरशिप डीड बोलते हैं.
Yes, sir.
अब समझ आ गया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
एग्रीमेंट तो दोनों हो सकता है, ओरल भी और रिटन भी. अगर ओरल है तो वो एग्रीमेंट है, अगर रिटन है तो पार्टनरशिप डीड है.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
अब ये एक्चुअली कैसा होता है ना? आपके मन में होगा कि कैसे एक्चुअली लिखा जाता होगा. तो ऐसे स्टैम्प पेपर होता है और उस स्टैम्प पेपर पे हम इसको लिखते हैं. गिव मी अ सेकंड. हाँ, जैसे देखो यहाँ लिखा है ना, दैट दिस डीड ऑफ पार्टनरशिप एग्जीक्यूटेड ऑन दिस 9th May ईयर एट दिस टाइम, है ना? और फिर यहाँ पे देखो नाम लिखा हुआ है पार्टनर्स का, उनकी एज लिखी है, उनका एड्रेस लिखा है, राइट? और फिर फर्म का नाम क्या है ये लिखा है. ड्यूरेशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप विल बी एट विल, यही लिखा रहेगा. पार्टनरशिप किस टाइप की है, यानी पार्टनरशिप से रिलेटेड जितनी भी चीजें हैं वो सब इसमें रहेंगी.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
और इसी तरह से एक दूसरा एग्जाम्पल है यहाँ पर ना, जहाँ पे इन लोगों ने साइन किया हुआ है. So if I have to explain that what is partnership deed, how will you do it? You say the document containing the agreement in writing among the partners is called partnership deed. And why it is said that it is always better to have the agreement in writing?
So that
Because,
there is no dispute.
Why? Any dispute. Very true. Very true. And agreement can be oral as well as written. Both possibilities.
Okay.
So these three things are now clear. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
Now, what are the things which are included in the partnership deed? I have mentioned here few. There may be more than this because everything related to partnership can be written. So
Yes.
few I have mentioned here, right? And few I would be explaining it with you. What are the contents of the partnership deed? A, it is the name of the firm. जो भी बिजनेस हम कर रहे हैं उस बिजनेस का नाम क्या होगा, है ना, जैसे एबीसी एसोसिएट, राइट, सुजल
Yes.
एंड सुजल एंड नीतीश एंड ब्रदर्स, कुछ ऐसे नाम हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है। बट नाम में आपको ध्यान रखना होगा, कुछ चीजों का कुछ नाम जो है वो अलाउड नहीं है। मान लीजिए उसी नाम से पहले से कोई पार्टनरशिप रजिस्टर्ड है तो वो अलाउ नहीं होगा,
Yes.
है ना, आपको परमिशन लेना पड़ेगा नाम का, ठीक है। या उसी नाम से कोई फेमस पहले से कुछ है तो भी आप अपना वो नाम नहीं रख सकते, या कोई
Yes.
ऐसा नाम जिससे कुछ गवर्नमेंट का पता चले कि ये गवर्नमेंट का है, वो भी नाम आप नहीं रख सकते।
Yes, sir.
अरे, जैसे मान लीजिए आपने अपना जनरल स्टोर खोला और जनरल स्टोर का नाम आपने रख दिया नरेंद्र मोदी स्टोर, आप ऐसे नहीं कर सकते। या भारतीय जनता पार्टी स्टोर या कांग्रेस पार्टी स्टोर, ऐसे नहीं कर सकते, है ना।
Sir.
जिसका कुछ ऐसे जो ऑलरेडी पहले से एग्जिस्ट करता है जिससे ये लोगों को कंफ्यूजन हो कि ये उनका है, ऐसा नाम नहीं रख सकते आप। इसी तरह से आप उत्तर प्रदेश जनरल स्टोर ऐसे नाम भी नहीं रख सकते, बिहार जनरल स्टोर ऐसा नाम नहीं रख सकते। समझ आ रही मेरी बात?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
हाँ हाँ,
sir, if the name of the person is Narendra Modi and he wants to make his name as his general store, then what, sir?
then he will have to seek permission, he will get it still registered, then only it is possible,
Yes, okay, sir.
है ना। और वो परमिशन यूजुअली नहीं मिलेगा क्योंकि वो ज्यादा फेमस है ना आपसे।
Yes.
Yes, sir.
तो मिल जाता है तो ठीक, आप रख सकते हैं। फिर नेम्स एंड एड्रेसेस ऑफ ऑल पार्टनर्स, हर एक पार्टनर का नाम और एड्रेस होना चाहिए।
Yes, sir.
फिर नेचर एंड प्लेस ऑफ बिजनेस, आप कहाँ बिजनेस करोगे और क्या नेचर है आपके बिजनेस का, है ना। नेचर ऑफ बिजनेस माने होलसेल है, रिटेल है, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है, सर्विस है,
Yes.
राइट, या क्या प्रोडक्शन करने वाले हैं, ना। जैसे इसमें लिखा रहेगा वी वुड बी डीलिंग इन स्टेशनरी, तो नाउ स्टेशनरी इंक्लूड्स लॉट सो मेनी थिंग्स। अब अलग अलग लिखने का जरूरत नहीं है, हम कॉपी बेचेंगे, हम पेन बेचेंगे, ये सब लिखने का जरूरत नहीं है, राइट। तो नॉर्मली जब हम नेचर डिसाइड करते हैं तो हम थोड़ा एक ब्रॉड टर्म यूज करते हैं जिसमें बहुत सारी चीजें आ जाएं।
Yes, sir.
Date of commencement of partnership, when you are going to start this. So basically this date of commencement is when you get the certificate from the registrar of the partnership,
Yes, sir.
तब आपको ये उस दिन को हम डेट ऑफ कमेंसमेंट ऑफ बिजनेस मानते हैं, है ना। जैसे आप देखो लोग आजकल अपनी जन्म कुंडली दिखाते हैं ना, तो उसमें डेट ऑफ बर्थ चाहिए होता है।
Yes, sir.
तो कई बार लोग अपने बिजनेस का भी जन्म कुंडली दिखाने पहुंच जाते हैं ज्योतिषियों के पास में, तो वो यही निकलवाता है ज्योतिषी, उनसे बोलता है कि आपका डेट ऑफ कमेंसमेंट ऑफ पार्टनरशिप कब था, है।
Yes.
उसके हिसाब से वो मान के चलते हैं कि ये उनका बर्थ डेट है, और फिर वो अपना कुछ एजम्पशंस वगैरह करते हैं। पता नहीं कितना वो सच होता है नहीं होता, भगवान जाने।
Yes, sir.
ड्यूरेशन ऑफ पार्टनरशिप, अगर मान लीजिए हमने ये लिमिटेड पार्टनरशिप, सॉरी, एक पार्टनरशिप एट विल है और दूसरा पर्टिकुलर पार्टनरशिप है। अगर मान लो हमारी पार्टनरशिप पर्टिकुलर है तो उसमें ड्यूरेशन मेंशन होना चाहिए।
Yes, sir.
फिर हाउ मच कैपिटल वुड बी कंट्रीब्यूटेड बाय होम, कौन कितना रुपया लाएगा, तो दैट वुड बी मेंशन्ड। फिर हर एक पार्टनर कितना रुपया विड्रॉ कर सकते हैं, वी कॉल इट ड्रॉइंग्स। जैसे जो पार्टनर रुपया देता है बिजनेस में उसको बोलते हैं कैपिटल, करेक्ट।
Yes, sir.
फिर बिजनेस जो चल रहा है उसमें से पार्टनर्स को भी तो अपने खर्चे के लिए कुछ पैसे चाहिए होंगे, तो वो जो पैसा वापस निकालते हैं उसको बोलते हैं ड्रॉइंग्स। तो
Yes, sir.
कौन पार्टनर कितनी ड्राइंग्स ले सकता है हर महीने, कुछ वो भी फिक्स रहेगा,
Yes, sir.
है ना। नहीं तो पता लगा पार्टनरशिप में एक पार्टनर्स ने 10 लाख रुपया निकाल लिया और बिजनेस जो है वो गड़बड़ होने लग गया, और एक पार्टनर अभी तक केवल 1 ही लाख निकाला है, तो ये तो इम्बैलेंस हो जाएगा ना। इसलिए ये पहले से डिसाइडेड रहे कि कौन कितना ले सकता है।
Yes, sir.
फिर बैंक अकाउंट्स कौन हैंडल करेगा, चेक पे कौन साइन करेगा, ये सब भी लिखा होना चाहिए।
Yes, sir.
How the profit and loss would be divided. And let me tell you here only that if the profit and loss ratio is not written in the partnership deed, suppose partnership deed is silent about this topic, this heading, division of profit or loss, then whatever amount of capital you have contributed, this is immaterial. The profit and loss would be shared equally.
Yes, sir.
इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल और ड्राइंग्स, है ना। जो पैसा आपने बिजनेस में दिया है क्या उस पर आपको इंटरेस्ट भी मिलेगा, अगर मिलेगा तो किस परसेंट से मिलेगा। आप बिजनेस से जो पैसे निकालेंगे क्या उस पर आपको इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ेगा, अगर देना पड़ेगा तो कितना, किस रेट से, ये भी मेंशन करना है।
Yes, sir.
फिर इंटरेस्ट ऑन पार्टनर्स लोन टू द फर्म, जैसे पार्टनर फर्म को पार्टनरशिप को कभी मान लो लोन की जरूरत पड़ जाए तो बैंक से जाकर के लोन ले सकता है, इसी तरह से पार्टनर से भी लोन ले सकती है पार्टनरशिप फर्म।
Yes,
See,
sir.
you have already studied this that business and businessman are two different entity. True?
Yes, sir.
तो अब बिजनेसमैन से उधार ले सकता है, तो अगर लेगा तो वो उस पे इंटरेस्ट होगा या नहीं होगा, कितना होगा, ये सब इसमें लिखा होना चाहिए। फिर सैलरीज कमीशन, हाँ ये सब भी अगर पार्टनर को मिलना है तो कैसे मिलेगा, किस रेट पे मिलेगा, ये सब भी मेंशन होना चाहिए, है ना। कई बार ऐसे होता है जैसे मान लो 5 पार्टनर है उसमें से एक पार्टनर जो है वो सीए है, तो
Yes,
वो
sir.
अपना फर्म का ऑडिटिंग खुद कर सकता है, राइट। तो हो सकता है सब पार्टनर मिल करके ये डिसाइड कर लें कि ठीक है जो प्रॉफिट है वो तो तुम्हें मिलेगा ही, ये जो एक्स्ट्रा काम तुम ऑडिटिंग का कर रहे हो उसके बदले में कुछ सैलरी भी मिलेगी।
Yes, sir.
फिर हाउ द वर्क शुड बी डिवाइडेड, like who will be purchasing for the department, for the organization, who would be producing for the firm, who would be selling it ना। तो सेल्स मैनेजर, प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर, परचेज मैनेजर, ऐसे हम काम भी बांट सकते हैं।
Yes, sir.
हाउ गुडविल वुड बी ascertained, हाँ गुडविल कैन नॉट बी कैलकुलेटेड, इट कैन बी ascertained ओनली ना, हम वैल्यूएशन ही कर सकते हैं गुडविल का। तो एट द टाइम ऑफ एडमिशन, रिटायरमेंट और डेथ क्या कौन सा तरीका होगा जिससे हम गुडविल वैल्यू करेंगे, वैल्यूएशन ऑफ गुडविल का क्या तरीका होगा, करेक्ट।
Yes,
ये
sir.
सब क्लास 12 में अकाउंटेंसी में आप पढ़ोगे तो आपको ये सब और क्लियर होगा। फिर हाउ द अकाउंट शुड बी सेटल्ड, सपोज इफ अ पार्टनर गेट रिटायर्ड और पार्टनर इज डाइड, no, so then how the account should be settled, means who would be paid first, then what, like this. Same way if the organization is being dissolved, means the partnership firm is being dissolved, then how the accounts should be settled.
Yes,
Then
sir.
what would be the provision relating to maintenance and audit of accounts, who will maintain the accounts, how it will be audited. Then if there is a dispute or the conflicts, then how arbitration would be done, means how the dispute would be settled. Are you seeing that these two people are having tu mein conflicts, so this
Yes.
person is there who will do the settlement of the disputes. ना कैसे settle होगा, कहाँ जाएंगे, किसके पास जाएंगे? You must have seen in some of the business cash memo, it is written that all the dispute would be settled in the Varanasi jurisdiction only.
Yes, sir.
है ना, मान लीजिए आपका कोई कस्टमर है, वो हैदराबाद से आया, यहाँ सामान खरीदा और फिर वो हैदराबाद चला जाए, वहां पर आपके केस कर दे आपके ऊपर, तो आपको हैदराबाद जाना पड़ेगा केस लड़ने। तो आप उसमें मेंशन कर देते हैं कि जो भी झगड़ा लड़ाई होगा वो सब यहीं बनारस कचहरी में निपटा जाएगा, है ना?
Yes, sir.
Then provisions regarding borrowings of the firm. Firm if they have to take the borrowings, बैंक से लेंगे, कैसे लेंगे, और किस रेट पे लेंगे, कब जरूरत पड़ेगी तो पार्टनर से लेंगे कि नहीं लेंगे, ये सब कुछ उसमें मेंशन हो सकता है। फिर क्या राइट्स होंगे पार्टनर्स के, व्हाट वुड बी द ड्यूटीज, व्हाट वुड बी द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, एवरीथिंग शुड बी रिटन इन द पार्टनरशिप डीड, करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now comes the registration of partnership. How much time we have now? We have
So 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
be able to complete it. So registration of partnership means what? First thing which you have to understand that this is not compulsory. This is optional. Correct? It can be registered with the registrar of firms as per the Partnership Act 1932. If it is registered, then what is the procedure? You will have to submit an application in a prescribed form.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
So submission of application in the prescribed form to the registrar of the firm, which I just said. And this application should contain the following particulars. What are those? Name of the firm, location of the firm, names of other places where the firm carries on business, or the date when each partner joined the firm, name and address of the partners. Duration of partnership means almost everything related of the partnership deed would be mentioned. And then this application should be signed by all the partners.
Yes, sir.
Correct? And then you have to deposit the required fees with the registrar of the firm. And then the registrar, after approval, will make an entry in the register of firms and will subsequently issue a certificate of registration. Correct? Then your registration
Yes, sir.
is done. So in this way, registration is complete. Now, suppose if it is not compulsory, it is optional, then why should I get my firm registered? The answer is, if you don't register your firm, then these are the effects which you will have to suffer. What are those? A, you cannot sue against third parties. है ना, आप केस नहीं कर सकते किसी थर्ड पार्टी के खिलाफ। कोई क्लेम अगर आपका बनता है, आपकी फर्म रजिस्टर्ड नहीं है, तो यू कैन नॉट फाइल अ केस इन द कोर्ट। करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
Then second thing is that you cannot sue against its partners also. आप अपने पार्टनर्स के खिलाफ भी केस नहीं कर सकते। मान लो पार्टनर ने कुछ गलत काम किया आपके फर्म के साथ या आप किसी दूसरे पार्टनर के साथ, तो आप केस नहीं कर सकते। A partner cannot enforce his claims. मान लो हम एक अनरजिस्टर्ड फर्म में पार्टनर थे और बाकी पार्टनर्स ने हमारे साथ में चीटिंग कर दी, तो अब हम कहीं जा करके केस नहीं कर सकते। वो जब रजिस्टर्ड ही नहीं है फर्म, उसका कोई एग्जिस्टेंस ही नहीं है लॉ में, तो फिर उसका कोई इंपॉर्टेंस भी नहीं है। राइट? Understood this? So basic thing is what? The consequence of the non-registration of a firm is what? That you don't have legal existence. It will not be considered as a legal entity. it will not be, you can say, a person in the eyes of law. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that's all for today. So we have done with the partnership. Only one topic is left, that is limited liability partnership. I will complete it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Jai Hind, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.